Don't watch that. Watch this.
Well, what do you mean by this? Oh, well, this is my channel. Welcome to it. And if you guys do really enjoy it, you can go in, you can click the share button. That really, really helps the algorithm. Go to Twitter, Facebook, Blogger. I don't even know what the crap that is. Reddit, all the stuff. So if you do love that, we also have a join button. You go in, you click the little join button. $4.99 a month. You get all the cool, awesome emojis. Now, enjoy the video. John Boyega giving the fandom menace one more win. Hello everyone, I am Mecha Random 42, your favorite YouTube harpy. We got a recent interview from, what is this, Hype Beast? Hype Beast? Okay, Hype Beast. I'm used to the Teen Beat sort of magazine sort of titles back in my day. John Boyega is on his own hero's journey. Well, we don't need to read the whole article. It's definitely worth a read. It's a very long, in-depth article. But this mostly talks about John Boyega and Mark Hamill. Now, do you guys remember back when Mark Hamill was trying to warn us all by saying, oh, it's Jake Skywalker. Oh, I had to pretend I was playing a different character because I didn't agree with the direction the film was going. Well, yeah, neither did we, Mark. We didn't either. Well, according to this interview, John Boyega also doesn't feel, you know, 100% confident like his story was done right here. So let's zoom in here. This was the important one. The Force Awakens, I think it was the beginning of something quite solid. The Last Jedi, if I'm being honest, I'd say that was feeling a bit iffy for me. Us too. And they did his character just so crap, didn't they? I mean, they turned him into this comic relief bumbling idiot who got, you know, in my opinion, Me Too'd a little bit by Rose Tico there. So, Boyega says, I didn't necessarily agree with a lot of the choices in that, and that's something that spoke to Mark Hamill. That's something that spoke to Mark Hamill a lot about what we had conversations about. And it was hard for all of us because we were separated. Yes! You don't agree with a lot of the choices. And Mark Hamill, again, did not agree with a lot of the choices with his character. And the fans didn't either. I think a lot of us were done really, really dirty. It's really nice to see that, yes, the actors are finally speaking out about this. And after all this time of being called ists and phobes and everything else, no, the fans are going to stand behind the characters and the actors, you know, as long as they understand not to attack us, not to attack. And I know John Boyega has kind of gotten into a few of it here and there on Twitter, but, you know, I think we all have. We agree. And I would love to see more and more of these actors coming out against their choices in this. And I know this their job just to kind of go in and say the lines and whatever. But fight for your characters, fight for your parts. If you're an actor in these things, it's okay to ask the director, hey, can you give me some clarity? Can you give me some, you know, what's my motivation? Why is my character doing this? Remember those days? Remember that? I remember. And of course, Boyega has been very candid on Twitter about his feelings on Finn's story. As much to his surprise, Star Wars fans have responded saying they crave more of his story. He believes there's more to be told with the character, but not as a standalone project. He thinks Finn truly shines when he's paired with Daisy Ridley and Oscar Isaac's Poe Dameron. And that was part of it, too, is that they split everybody off and you threw in this Rose Tico side quest that, you know, not because Callie Marie Tran, no, because the character didn't really have anything to do with anything. Says, I guess the original Star Wars films were much more of a trio feel. Yes, absolutely. I agree. Star Wars fans have always been passionate, but the access and anonymity afforded by social media also means the discourse among the fan base can get very toxic. Some people do yell, yes, obviously there's one or two people who do that. The majority of us don't, though. The majority of us know who, Rian Johnson, to go to complain to, because he's the one who, Rian Johnson, was in charge of the whole mess, right? Although Boyega can relate to many of the complaints from the fans, he could do without some of the more negative manifestations. It gets very complicated to handle things from Star Wars fans because of how much words can be twisted to mean something entirely different. That is one problem in social media I do have. I have to say, like, okay, are you criticizing me or are you being sarcastic too? Because text does not translate very well when you're being sarcastic or something like that. There are even folks who turn to victimization if matched with the very same energy from celebrities. On Twitter, for example, if I have a fan who hates the films, right? And he'll be rude directly to me and I'll be rude back, and then they'll start crying like babies. Then they're like, why are you attacking me? And it's like, I thought we were on the same page. I thought we were all just going at it. We're Star Wars fans. We're supposed to be heated about this, he says. You got to take what you can give. I don't care what profession you're in. That's a mantra for life. All right. And I have seen some of that where, you know, somebody will be like, and he'll just respond. And I do that too. Full admission to that one. If somebody's just like negative. But then again, of course, I'm not somebody with 2 million followers and millions of dollars in the bank and worldwide celebrity. I'm nobody yelling in an apartment. You know, that's the difference here. And I do come right back at people on Twitter when they get really, really horrible, or in my chat sometimes when it gets like that. So I can see where he's coming at here. What Boyega understands, which many actors are part of a franchise film must learn firsthand, is that the fans online do not represent the community as a whole. He receives more civility from fans when meeting them in person, and knowing the fans who actively attend the annual Star Wars Celebration and San Diego Comic-Con conventions are true representatives of the fandom. The rest of the fandom, even when they have problems with it, discuss it in a very cordial way. And that's what we're doing with Mandalorian and the Ghostbusters trailer, the new one. Oh, Ghostbusters! Oh, so good! And yes, the whole trailer is Egon, so none of this, there's no new original Ghostbusters. And we can do it in a civil way, too. But that's a side video. Go check out my Ghostbusters videos. When it gets toxic, when no one's listening, and then I say one thing and it becomes an attack, come on, man. I can tell you Lot ain't never had no real fight before. You call that an attack? Alright. I get that when somebody just like says something as if it's a response. I get it, because people get into it on Twitter with William Shatner all the time, and they do this thing called cry bullying, and you do get that from time to time with some of these people, and we get it a lot more from the SJW side than the Fandom Menace side. But I mean, there's some people that I've dealt with in the Fandom Menace. I can't say that every single one of us are 100% perfect, myself included. The fans and the creators, the actors especially, are not necessarily the problem. We gotta focus on the media, who's spinning it way out of control and using toxic man babies, and then we're hearing that and everything else. And then they're hearing it on that side, and they hear, oh, you guys are just a bunch of toxic man babies. So tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. I'll see you guys in the next video, live stream, or wherever. Bye. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!